Good morning. Hi. Hi. Here you go. There you go. So you get your meters read?
Yeah, sure did.
Anything we need to know about the meters?
No, but the meter on the for the cars is fixing the wrap. It's up to 9,700. It's got 4 digits and it's up to 9,780. So it has 100. It still has a little bit to go. It should get us to the next month. That's like 250. Let's just say round numbers, 250 kilowatt hours, 250 kilowatt hours, and we use. We've not been using very much. I mean, we're using 10 kilowatts a day, so it might go next month. But that's the only thing I have. I was trying to decide, should I reset it, but I said I'll check the chart and go from there.
Okay. Short sleeve weather out here again today. Since Michelle and I are shopping today, I am trying to get out of here as fast as I can this morning, I guess. We are still going to walk, and this tree continues to turn into its magnificent yellow. Hey, Gray. Yeah, I noticed one of your light bulbs is flashing this morning. I don't know why. I'll unscrew it so it's not annoying, but then we're down to only one light that's working properly. I don't know. It might be trying to say it wants to be programmed. Not sure. Every once in a while, I actually print something we need or that is useful tool or object. In this case, yesterday, I printed 3 of these display stands. The guy said he made it based off of a cell phone stand. And it's got plenty of weight to it so that it doesn't move around. I think it was 120 grams to print 3 of them. So it's not super heavy, but it's, 456 point something grams per pound. It's not super heavy, but it's not, so light it knocks over. See, she bumped it and it's not falling. It's nice and balanced. Anyway, Michelle's getting 2 of them for her objects, and I printed 1 for my owl, and I thought you guys might like to see it. It took a little over an hour to print 3 of them. It's quiet up here today. No lawn equipment. I like that. Quiet is good. We got enough time to go around the pogo loop twice, but not to walk the track 2 laps. That's about normal for Thursdays. Did I say it was quiet? Well, yeah, I did say from lawn equipment noise. Someday we're gonna have robo lawnmowers out here doing a lot of the mowing overnight while we're sleeping, and not while we're out here walking, and the world is gonna be a quieter place, and I'm gonna like that.
Yeah, I think it's possible, probably within 10 years. I would say it's absolutely gonna happen.
Yeah, maybe they'll also come up with some sort of a leaf sweeper thing that can be a robot. I can't wait. I don't want the guys to be out of a job, but they'll still need people to repair them, check on them, when they get lost from their docking they still need a caretaker. And out there inhaling all that dust, putting down, these guys aren't in love with that job. They do it because they do. Yeah, it's a city job. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Those food colors in there and the chemicals, there's no way. Absolutely no way. Don and I did share a Jason's Organic peanut butter cup last night. It's a 2-pack. And a couple of their candy-coated M&M's peanut things. So, generic M&M's, it's not used to the trade name. So we had a little bit of Halloween candy. We had a little bit of sugar. There we go. The sky is pretty, but let's not point at the sky. We had a small amount to say we did. I wouldn't have ate those Skittles 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I mean, that's been a long time since I would have put something like that in my mouth. I like my sugar, you know, maple syrup, honey, natural stuff, but I ain't putting none of those chemicals in. Ain't no way. Not happening, right?
What's that?
Putting those food colors and chemicals in.
Right, I gotta touch them.
You know, for us, it all started after my treatment for breast cancer. Wanting to clean up the diet a little bit. It started small and we kept on adding things we felt that we needed to fix. I don't know who did it, but seemed to be a lot of trash getting dropped on the ground this morning while we're walking around picking up trash. It's not really windy enough to have blown in. I'm thankful there wasn't a Halloween festivity at this park last night because although we've picked up, say, 15 candy wrappers, there weren't a lot of candy wrappers, not an excessive amount of candy wrappers here this morning. Dawn's gonna pull Ruby out for me. She's still looking very clean, Donnie, very clean. So another useful item I just printed was these two spludgers. It's the first time I've used this print profile. I printed one for us and one for a friend. And I never got out here to assemble this last night. This is another wreath for Halloween with black leaves. It has this neat interlocking system that holds it together, but probably going to save it for next year at this point. Or maybe show you guys later how it goes together. But let me get this off so I can start something else. About every other day, I use the shop vac for 30 seconds inside the machine to get out any bugs and any little droppings of the filament stuff. Twice we've had a piece drop in there, and when it comes up here, it knows right away there's not the proper clearance. So even if I'm not vacuuming, I look there. I look underneath, I look at the poop chute and make sure I don't see anything in it. Once or twice there's been stuff in it. And, you know, I come in with my hand and I move the stuff to this side, or I put it in the appropriate color themed bag over here. Some of these are trash and some of them are ones I'm saving to maybe do something with. Hi! And if Dawn's had to take off a lot of support, and there's pieces on the floor, of course, I keep that vacuumed up as best as I can too. But it's, you know, very low maintenance. If you're using cardboard spools in the AMS, they say it's a good idea to suck out any cardboard dust occasionally to keep it in prime running shape. We haven't had too many cardboard rolls. And I noticed my red is all but out. So if I print something with red, I should let Dawn know to expect to replace it. That side is, if you're looking to replace a color already in use over there, if you're looking to put on a color that, you know, we've used before that's open or that's new but unused, it's on this side. We've got a system. Dawn swapped out magenta for brown for me so I could print a couple of turkeys. Well, I say a couple because I can only print 2 at a time. I would have printed more, but it is a project that you glue together, but that's for efficiency and not wasting filament changes and stuff. The way he leathered the tail feathers, the designer, it's a layer of brown, then a layer of orange, then a layer of yellow, and I think maybe a layer of white. And then you print the body separate, and the body's got brown and yellow and red and black and white, but he layered it up, so you just change from one color to the next. There's no back and forth changing. Pretty efficient print, and also super cute. So I don't know if we'll get it glued today, but I'll show you what it looks like later on. Yeah, I think Black Friday a couple years ago, Don bought a whole spludger set for himself on Amazon because we were using spludgers for this, that, or the other all the time. I know he used one. I think the kit came with one, but you know, he has more to choose from. When he replaced the screen on his phone, was trying to pry the glass off, get rid of the adhesive, stuff like that. Basically, anytime you want to not damage something, not scrape it or whatever, those plastic spludgers can be pretty useful. But you know, we printed one specifically to keep with that wreath so that it, you know, when you want to twist it together or twist it apart. I would have shown you, but I need 2 people, one to film and one to use both hands to show how it works. But that wreath has an interlocking system, so the doodads stay on the wreath stays together at the appropriate angle, 6 pieces 60 degrees or 8 pieces 45 degrees. It was Don said the guy that designed it is pretty ingenious. I don't really know if it was a guy, but I think it was a guy. Not that a girl couldn't have designed it too. That big Lego skeleton thing that I printed, that was designed by a woman. So but I think when I see some of the usernames on there, you know, some are obviously seem to be more masculine than others. So wow, that's pretty, whatever that is. I think, well, maybe it's in the ground. I was gonna say, I think somebody just set some really pretty pots that look like a very fancy chrysanthemum or something. It's just another gorgeous day here. Ruby says it's 73 degrees, and I think she's been outside long enough and driving long enough that that's probably pretty accurate. We're well on our way to 80 again. Short sleeve weather. Saves on the heating, but Don did have to switch the air conditioner back on yesterday. You know, there was a time I remember living in North Carolina where, you know, well, you would have to switch the heat pump from heat to air conditioning, but also, you know, we would like try not to turn on the air conditioning until Memorial Day and try not to turn on the heat until Halloween or, you know, halfway through November or something. And the weather is so up and down, back and forth. I mean, really, why? I mean, why? Just put it at a appropriate conservationist temperature, if you, whatever you can tolerate. And if it's hot, turn on the darn AC, and if it's cold, turn on the darn heat. Don's very good about switching it back and forth now, but it used to be really, seriously, you could just about make it to Memorial Day without the air conditioner. You can't do that anymore. There's no way. There's absolutely no way we're going to make it to Memorial Day without the air conditioner on, at least a couple times. Oh. I have on Jack Skellington today. I still have on my Halloween paraphernalia, although Don's going to help me with inflatables and a few other tasks, outside stuff, when I get home. We're going to spend a few minutes out in the pretty afternoon. He said he'd take a break. Right now, Don is working on a small contract, and it's to provide education on IBM Workload Scheduler, IWS. This is not the product we quote-unquote grew up with. This is the one he's been working on the past few years, though. And he had to prepare education materials, so he's built a slide deck, basically. And Don has a lot of experience with writing technical articles and building slideshow presentations and stuff. It's not his most fun thing, though. You know, he'd rather be back out programming in Rex or something, building scripts, writing JCL. He'd rather be programming. This presentation stuff is not, you know, wouldn't be his first choice, but it was a pretty small contract, and he's filling a need, and it's okay. But let's just say, you know, you never know when you're really done with that, right? You want to keep tweaking it until you get it just right. So he's been been really close for a couple of days, but then it's like, well, maybe I should include this, or maybe I should explain that a little different or something. So anyway, he can afford to stop when I get home and spend an hour with me outside. But he's working on the presentation till I get back home, which it's 10:45, and I'm usually walking in the door by not later than 1:30ish, 2 at the latest, something like that. Well, somebody either got rid of, upgraded their storage system. This is metal. It's 15. I don't know. Santa. This is like the Santa that I have. Says does not work. Yeah, it springs up to be the right height. You have to push it down and turn it just right. Michelle will be here in a minute. She's running late too. That's one of those expensive bird feeders, and it's brand new in the box and everything. It's so tempting. It's not what I would call, you know, a steal, but I'm sure it's probably twice that online.
Spirit.
Spirit,
or Spencer's.
right? But they match the sweater perfectly.
Yeah, this is Book of the Dead, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot the movie. It's been.
And you have on Jack, so me coming in with Jack today.
Yep.
Was not wrong.
No, the shoes are Temu. I just got those.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'm wearing my morning jewelry too. The ones from the 1700s.
Wow. Oh, and look at the nails with Jack.
Yes. Try to overlook my scratches from the kitty. She doesn't like it when I
haven't had a
down.
picture for a few days.
Ooh, I got them. Don't worry.
You need to send me.
She's been scratching the heck out of me.
Well, I'm sure she's not doing it on purpose.
Yeah, she doesn't like it when I wipe her butt. She'll get used to it though. She'll like it.
Michelle. Well, you know, they put out a lot of new trinkets outside stuff over here. What is this? Dog or something? I don't know what that is. That's
I don't either.
different.
It's an abomination.
I don't know. It's different. We'll just call it different. Things are just wrong. Roadkill Tavern.
Oh, no.
Hit of the day. Front grill deer, turtle track burger, bottoms up possum stew, and rat poison potion.
Oh, goodness.
Is that going home with you? How much is it?
$2. Yes, it is.
Okay. It's turkey times, and all things give thanks. Gobble. Happy harvest. Gobble.
That's funny.
On this site in 1869, nothing happened. That is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. This made me smile, so I'll show you guys. Oh dear. And I found a nice Thanksgiving tablecloth and a 4th of July flag and a squirrel Christmas flag for my friend that likes squirrels. And Michelle's got a few things in there, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
She's hoping for more. Hoping for more.
I like the Tin Man.
We see frequently Wizard of Oz dolls in here. Michelle, I feel sure, has several sets at home already from over the years. That's kind of neat. Palette tree. I like it. Hey, just in time for the new Stargate movie that I hear is coming. It's a bunch of Egyptian stuff. I'm a big Stargate fan. All the versions of it. Hopefully they won't. Oh, there's even like an Ankh in the center. In that one down there. Yep.
The
Way
one in
cool.
the back looks like R2-D2.
It does look like R2-D2. Has your name on it. Ray Dunn. Way cool.
I'm fashionable now.
You are fashionable. Well, not now. Always fashionable.
Oh, you caught yourself.
No, I saved it for you. We have the yellow one, like with the makes you think of breakfast, the sausage and eggs one. I've not seen the red one before. They're asking $3 a piece. Doesn't say no discount though, so maybe 3 for 2. This gave me and Michelle a real chuckle, a remembrance of Grease, the movie, and John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. And it's not particularly, fancy or anything, but we smiled when we saw it. It's your lucky day for mermaids. Way cool. There's a Pusheen and a couple. So do we have a name for Kitty?
I think I'm going to name her Misha.
Misha. Okay, probably. We're not locking it in, but probably. It's very unique, but it's nice and bright. I mean, I wonder if somebody did that post. I think it came that way, but wow, it's different. I mean, it almost looks like little poinsettia flowers on there. It's got nice door pulls. Okay, gently lift up on the piece of paper.
Oh my gosh.
I don't guess that one's too spooky for you to show them.
Oh, he's the sexy Pennywise.
Well, and now with the red, all those red and black, there's a set of 4 coaster or tea light scene thingies.
And it's like a little door,
Yep. It's just like the gold one I gave you, except for this one is red. So Christmas, Valentine's Day, and horror.
I like how it looks
Blood.
like an antique clock.
Right, it's embossed. That's pretty cool. Yep, and then there's something else. One of these they've seen, and one of them is scary, so I hadn't shown it.
Chucky!
The 3D printer printed that.
That is...
It's very
Oh my
graphic,
God.
but yeah.
Oh, he's hilarious.
I thought you would be impressed. I'm still trying to help you get your own printer by printing things that are so amazing that Sean and Connor can't do without it.
Yeah, they do need
So
one.
the stand, it'll go on that stand that's in the box.
Let's see. Oh, a tarot card of Jack and Sally.
That's right. Yep. And
Oh
the
my
3D,
goodness.
obviously the 3D printer did that too.
The lovers. Oh, Mary Ann.
And there's a couple of other goodies in there, but none as important as these goodies.
These are beautiful.
Before we work, let's go through what I got.
You gonna make me some chaffles?
I am going to make you chop. I have a pumpkin I need to take out. I think while our special friends are here, I should make some pumpkin-looking chaffles or pancakes or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one looks like it's a Christmas tree.
I know, and I think I have a snowflake also.
We only have like all of them.
Well, when they're $4 a piece, and those Dash products work really well.
Yeah, they do.
You can buy it new for, I don't know, it used to be like $6.50.
Yeah.
It's probably $10
Yeah,
now,
it's
but
probably
the
10.
ladies want you to know that there's glass wrapped inside the
Oh,
fabric.
that's
I promised I would warn you so you wouldn't get in trouble.
Like I did last week. Yeah.
Yes. I said I tell him that we should always assume there's something fragile in every single bag that comes from Guardian Angel. And newspaper's hard to come by, so they use cloth, any clothes, or if you're okay with it, they'll use that to wrap it up.
Well,
So
when I unloaded the van the other day,
yeah.
I had several bags of paper sacks, grocery sacks full of paper, and I told the guy that it's just paper in this box. And he, oh, good, thanks. And so he said, so they grabbed those.
And took it up front right away, probably.
They did something different other than just toss it into the dumpster. They're
Right.
processing
Yes,
things.
yep.
All right, so this.
The kitties have a new chair for a cushion for. Turn it the other way. Cushion for the chair in the carport. We're gonna throw away the one that's disintegrating and put that one. They have a brand new cushy.
I like that.
It was a $3 cushy.
Well, what are my cushions?
You got cushies. That one's going to get hung up on the thing behind you. That is a Thanksgiving tablecloth. And I thought $12 was outlandish, and I bought it anyway. They used to, for Thanksgiving, it's going to go on that thing. That is a 4th of July USA. It's backwards to us. Mini flag, $3. So I was very pleased about that. And for my friend Squirrel Mom Kim up in Ohio, I have a fall one, and now I have a Christmas one. I really got to get that in the mail to her. At least that'll be a nice, easy little padded envelope, nothing fragile.
Yeah, right. 73 cents a pop, baby.
Well, it'll probably cost me $4, but and I'll still have to go inside to get it weighed, but still. That's for you.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, Michelle says she likes that one better than this one. I like this one better. So you ended up with two because we couldn't decide which one we were getting you. They're both Land's End.
And they both feel brand new.
Both feel brand new. They're both larges and that wrinkle-free material.
I like both of them.
Yeah, I figured you did. It's the right time of year for it. I didn't let Michelle see that, but she'll be receiving something for Christmas in that bag. Yep. 79-cent bag. The shirts are, I looked it up. It's $4.49, I think.
For
the shirts, yeah. It's cute. Yeah. It's two little kitty cats at a fireplace scene. And it was $2.
Fat cat.
Read what it says.
Missing turkey? Nope. Haven't seen it.
And it's a fat cat. It was $2 for the box of cards. I figured I could delight some people with one of those.
What are we going to do with these?
Let's hold it up now. You're not supposed, you have to look at it, but you have to show everybody else what you're looking at.
This feels like glass Christmas ornament.
Yes, I have a nice collection of older school ornaments, and $2. They were $2. It doesn't say what year they're from, and it doesn't say what the original.
UPC skills.
Right, it's not
So it's
60s vintage.
Not 60s, that's right.
Probably from the 80s.
Yeah. This This is a cat.
It is. Hold it up. Yes, it's a cute little... Come on, Vanna. It's a tuxedo cat with a big Christmas hat on. A Santa hat. It's very cute.
Yeah, but it's like got holes in it.
I think that's where... So, let's educate. Let's flip it back over. Well, I don't see them on the bottom, but it does have them on the top. They make those metal things that you can put a plate on to hang it, and I just assumed the holes was for that. Or you could put fishing line through it.
Yeah.
I could hang it.
I can believe that.
It's hangable.
Yep.
And this is a Winter Village piece with the clock.
It even says Winter Village.
Village figures. Seasons. Oh, I love this. You got 3 shirts today.
Oh, I got 3 shirts.
Yeah, hold it up. I'm upgrading you for this year's turkey trot walk. Yep. Because you've worn the same turkey. On the front and the back. I didn't even see that. It's some local event. Well, I guess it was local. What's it say on the sleeve?
It says presented by
Feet Fleet or something.
And then over here it
says
2019 Raleigh Turkey Trot.
Okay, we do have a local turkey trot. But Don's wore the same turkey shirt for like the last 5 years in a row, so I've upgraded you. And this is a black tuxedo cat Christmas ornament.
Not a creature was stirring, not
even a mouse.
Gonna go hungry.
Yeah. And then I have a pair of leggings that now have glitter on them. And it has little embroidered flowers at the cuff at the ankle. Yeah.
Oh, that's at the ankle.
That's at the ankle. Yeah. Michelle got a pair of blue jeans that had embroidery on the thigh and on one side on the thigh and at both ankles. That was really pretty. Hopefully they work out for her, and we'll see them at Guardian Angel soon. So
good.
There's a lava lamp out in the car, but it's one of those glitter ones, not the ball. And there's also a black cat sunflower bag that has goodies from Michelle for Halloween, and she was very excited about her gifts.
How did she like it?
She did. She liked it a lot. Yeah. So.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
All right. Well, we've postponed going out in the heat. It's like 81 degrees out there.
The sun's kind of...
Yeah, we're going to... And I cannot believe the number of leaves down after I blew yesterday. It looks like I didn't blow again.
Oh, poor kid.
Well, I made the comment yesterday. I probably need to be out here every day between now and December the 15th. And I can keep up with it. Maybe.
I agree.
But yeah, we're going to swap inflatables, swap mini flags, and do a couple other things. Don's going to come out and enjoy the pretty day with me.
I stopped my time tracker, so I'm on break right now.
Cool. Thank you.
I'll put these in the washer.
Thank you. I don't like it when the black kitties have to go bye-bye.
Oh, that's cute. I see that.
But the turkey one going up has kitties on it, too. They're I don't think they're black kitties.
Oh.
I know. I refuse to get rid of my black cat. Almost looks like an owl rug, though. Yeah. So the one in here is just a turkey, a cute pilgrim turkey. But the one in our bathroom is going to have kitty cat, a big pilgrim kitty cat. And I put some towels in here. And who knows, I might find something to hang back up here. There was a black cat up in the little hooks up there. I don't know which one's going where.
Turkey.
He was just waiting, apparently, to tell us that. See, I have a nice selection of mini flags. Yeah, I was telling the ladies that I was gonna.
3 pounds.
There's a few. There's a few. 5 pounds? Even though I have added, I think there's probably still a few more. So I don't know. We'll figure it out.
So what did the lady say?
I told him I was coming home to decorate for Thanksgiving, which most people don't do. They put up some fall, but then they go straight, or if Halloween, they go to Christmas. They want their house decorated for Christmas, for Thanksgiving. The way I handle it is Thanksgiving weekend we start decorating for Christmas, right? It's not a we. Yeah, because you're such a good helper with the wreath and the little crisp. Yeah, it's that time of year, Donnie. Anyway, and it's like, well, what do you have? And I said, well, outside inflatables and mini flags, and insides there's quite the turkey collection. So. Anyway.
Turkey collection.
Yes.
She collects turkeys. Hence, I'm part of the collection.
Oh, I didn't say that, you turkey. Poor Don. 3 Amazon boxes, 2 Amazon packages, and trying to help me with flags, which are coming along nicely, I might add. Short break to check out the new Kindle Colorsoft and for me to send the next 3D print to the printer. This turkey thing I'm working on. There's a couple of things for Christmas that we're just not keeping until Christmas. So this is part of Don's Christmas. So yeah.
Also, I wanted to make sure I liked it.
Yeah, you got 30 days.
30 days.
Yep. Yep, and here's me with the slicer. There's I printed the feathers. Now I got to print the actual turkey body. So your first impression is?
It's not as light as my other Kindle, but it's a little bigger. It's bigger, but it feels more like a tablet.
Sure.
You know, a Kindle has an unusual weight for its size. This is very solid, like a cell phone. This feels like a cell phone weight.
Okay, let me see. Right, but I'm going to say that even for me, that's not heavy.
Well, it's not, yeah.
But it is a little heavier. Yeah,
right.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So Don goes back and forth between a Kindle and a tablet. He has both that he uses for reading depending on what it is he's reading. And Don wants to be able to see pictures in his heavy-duty thinker books better, graphs and things. Don reads a lot of books that have stuff that's not text. Right. Don doesn't care about seeing fancy color book covers, but he does care about pictures. So.
Oh, it is pretty. You can't see a little color there.
Yep. And Don and I share the Kindle library, so I see his books and he sees my books, and there's very little overlap.
Yeah, it doesn't work well.
Don doesn't read romance and post-apocalyptic stuff, and I'm not interested in the history of the world.
Right.
Anyway, all right. Well, we'll let it do its thing.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think it's going to look nice. It's going to spin really good in the wind.
Yeah, this one had better ratings. It's got the embroidered turkey and a little bit heavier stitching. I just wish the tail was a little longer. I'd have added a foot to it.
Yeah.
There's some of them are in the 40-inch range and some in the 60-inch range. And I think considering how high this one is, we could certainly do 60, but it should last several seasons because it won't be out here that long.
Right. This thing took all the heat from the summer.
They put the Thanksgiving one on lightning, so I'm waiting for them to put the Christmas or January one on lightning. Okay, that makes sense. And then I'll order it. I got it in my cart. I'm just waiting them out. This is the new one. It came. Yay! I think this one's 5 feet. I'm thinking on top of this table. But I'll let Don sort it out. Since you're my master secure stabilizer, inflatable installer, you get say so in the wear as long as they go up.
Yeah, well, this one, I seem to remember that one's wrapped around the table thing pretty well.
Pretty good, yeah. So I got 3 total.
Oh, joy.
I'm out here helping.
Yeah, you are.
He doesn't really mind.
I don't mind a bit.
Since I stopped having you do those super tall, bend down on the ground, screw it in monstrosities.
Right,
I think they look like owls and not turkeys. This is the brand new one. I'm pleased with it. Yeah. The wrinkles will de-wrinkle as it's inflated and maybe rained on.
Yeah, we've got to put this one on top of this because with the little baby owl, it's too wide to go on that little table over there.
Okay. I told Don he could choose based on ease of installation. I'm taking the owl over here down now. I think we've accomplished outside what I had set out and hoped to do. Those guys were upstairs. I saw them the other day and thought, yeah, I should probably bring them down too. And Don's got the inflatables looking good. Snoopy has a pole. Don says Snoopy had a pole last year. It's all good. Probably better it doesn't fall all over my azaleas and stuff there anyway. And here's Tom Turkey, just slightly sideways. Fixed.
Yeah, I agree. Much better. Thank you for the suggestion about using the string, sweetie.
Hi, Marty. You gonna keep Tom company, Marty? Okay. All right, here's the one in our bathroom. Well, we knew the red was going to run out on this print, and what happened? The red ran out.
That's right. That's okay.
Don's a pro at these refill rolls now, so we don't buy anything but refill. Well, like we said, it's good to have new colors come with the spool, so you get the spool and the box.
That's right.
Because we don't ever want to have to, well, we got extra spools, but we don't, that's just the right answer. And then, although I have 2 new colors coming, I ran out of black, so I had to order. Yeah, that's the
NFC, near field communications. That it reads this even with inside the spool, and that's how it knows what color and what filament we just put on, so we don't have to program anything.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. We do have a few spare boxes of non-refills from black and white and maybe some green or orange before we got smart about refills.
Right. And we just bought some, and they're significantly less.
Yeah, if you buy 8 spools at a time and you buy refills, it's $12.99 a spool. It can be as expensive. If you just go buy 1 spool, it's going to be $20. And I think over 35 or something like that is free shipping, which of course when you order 8 spools, which is what I did, you know, for shipping is included. So I would say, you know, if I were getting somebody one of these for Christmas, it comes with a starter amount, but you just might as well go buy some PLA, and you probably should buy PLA to get the $12.99 discount is good.
Yeah.
Although, like I said, for the very first time, non-refill is good. That way you get the box so they can kind of stack, you know, inside the box good. But you can't, on the refill, comes in a smaller box. So let me be clear. And then once you put it on the spool, you can't put it back in this box. And
nope.
Hi, Stripe. We don't want to have a bunch of spools lying around just in a Ziploc that don't stack very well. So that's sort of what we were trying to say. And this will pick back up.
Yeah.
It'll pick back up. It's getting ready to put the red down. There's some red accent, and then it's got yellow accent. Here you can see it. Up here is what the body looks like that goes with the tail feathers. I was able to print 4 bodies at a time, but only 2 tail feathers.
Yeah.
It'll do its thing.
It will.
So explain what's going on here.
Right. So what we're doing is we're putting, Marianne made these,
Well, I printed them, but some guy made them.
yeah, so, and then what they do is they slip on, and then they hold the tree thing where it can't move. Except for, I think there it goes.
Yeah, 60-degree angles if you want to use 6 branches. If you want a bigger diameter wreath of 8 branches, there's ones that are 45 degree.
There's 2 kinds, and I picked up the wrong one.
You gotta support the take the support off. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta take the support off.
All right, we'll be back in a second.
See, there's two types. You see, notice the gap. So we put the gaps. If you put the gaps together, you'll notice that the small gap is on the opposite side. See, this one's this way, and that one's that way.
Yeah, basically it boils down to the end of one goes on the end. There's 2 different ends here, and you want them all pointing in the same direction. And some of these fit on when one is on top, and others fit when it's underneath. And
exactly.
it only goes one way, right? So you'll figure it out even if you try to put the wrong one on there.
Right.
I'm glad Dawn's handling it for me.
Yeah. Something like that.
That's too... Okay.
There you go.
Is that right?
No.
That's wrong.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No, I insist. Just
Under, over, it's got to be even.
Just make sure.
Now, I didn't say I could put it together better. I just said that one is wrong.
That's right.
I didn't say I could do it better. Big difference.
Right.
I know that you can do it better.
Right.
Then we'll show you in a minute how the doodads go on, because there's a new mechanism for them too. This is all designed to keep this thing from falling apart too easily on you without permanently gluing the stuff together.
Well, it does two things. It keeps them locked so they have very little play, very little slop.
Right.
Otherwise, they could spin around.
Like Michelle's tried to do. Right. Yes.
So this keeps it at nice 60-degree angle.
Yep. So we printed this spludger this morning, and Don said that he actually needed to finesse it a bit.
Yeah. Well, this is just a really good generic spludger, but we want to have a very specific. We're using it for a screwdriver, so it needed, instead of being a really sharp edge like this, it needed to be kind of blunt. So I chopped off down to the thicker part, and it was just a little too wide, so I trimmed off on the edges. So now it goes into this screw hole really good and tight.
Okay.
Or to the slot really good.
So there's two of these. Put that up here. There's two. And one is taller than the other, and otherwise they're the same. So where two pieces are connected, you need the long one, and where two pieces aren't connected, you need the short one. So you put the long one in there, you put one of these on, and then you turn it, and it locks it in place so it can't fall off. Now this guy says he's going to do them for other holidays, but he hasn't done other holidays yet.
So now
you can still move it, but it won't fall off. It can't. Whoops.
Oops.
It can't.
That won't fall apart if you do it right.
Right. Yeah, I suppose having it one on each of those also keeps it from falling apart,
Right,
like
well,
you said.
That's sort of why I started where I started it.
Sure.
Right. Okay.
There's another long one. You can just hook, I don't know, a bat over there or something.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta get this back.
It's still a comedy of errors apparently putting it together, but this has real potential with these fasteners. So, you know, on the green branches, there's a lot of reason to think you would switch from season to season and reuse the branches. With the black, it's pretty much for Halloween, so it being permanent wouldn't matter so much, but...
Right. So this one didn't detent so well.
There. Yeah, I think that was the one it goes with. Probably, you know, if Don had a larger workspace.
I'm giving up on that.
Yeah, well, even when we clear it off, it doesn't stay cleared off, so it's a good thing Don has this toolbox that's always over here that gives us at least a 1x2, 1.5 something.
Yes. Okay, there's
All right, there's that. And then a short one, any of the other ones on one of the short ones. But I'm really hopeful this guy's going to do some for Christmas, or, you know, a snowman, a reindeer, a Santa Claus, a elf. That would be so super cool if he would. It is hard when you can't see it to know if you actually turned it. And it only goes one way, by the way. It's only open where it'll go in one direction. So, all right. Hi.
Hello.
I came out to the garage and my wonderfully sweet husband had finished assembling my wreath for me. Pretty darn cool. There's how the turkey will be glued together, but I've got to print some of the black eyes are also on a separate sheet. So plus I'm going to do 4 of them total, and I need to print 2 more tails. So No glue until tomorrow at the earliest.